YOLO adventure, live your dreams, chase the sunsets, follow streams, one life, one chance, come explore.
Well, we're going to get ready to leave on our trip.
And boy, have we been getting ready.
It's been a real challenge when you have to pack for 5 months, when you're going to 32 countries and 60 ports.
From 90-some degrees all the way down to maybe below 30.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pack your bags, hit the road, a world of wonders to unfold, from mountains high to oceans, journeys waiting for you. YOLO adventure.
Anyway, we're going to start off in Tokyo. We're going to spend a few days in Tokyo, and then there'll be 6 ports around Japan. We're going to go, while we're in Tokyo, we're going to go to Kyoto, an ancient city, and they say it's about 1,000 temples, and we're going to take the bullet train.
How fast does that go?
It goes 250 miles an hour.
Oh, that
Unbelievable.
sounds pretty fast.
We'll go to Hiroshima, which is the place of the atom bomb in 1945. Then we're going to jump over to China, Xiamen, China, which is a new city. It's gleaming. Nobody's ever heard of it. And it's going to be very, very interesting.
So is that why we're getting to go there?
We are. And Hong Kong. We're going to return to Hong Kong. We were there last year.
Oh, and it was one of the most beautiful, gracious cities that I've had the honor to visit. And we're going to go back and see what?
Andy?
Andy. Yeah, we're going to see Andy. Hi, Andy.
Andy. Andy, my tailor, and he has a wonderful restaurant. We're going to eat there.
Yeah, again, food is phenomenal. And that's going to take us a little bit outside of Hong Kong to the old city.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, it's the New Territories, it's called, but which is old China. And then from there, we're going to go to Vietnam. We have 4 ports in Vietnam. We had been there before, but we're going to have a chance to dig a little deeper. We'll be in Ho Chi Minh City, which is Saigon. Those 3 stops will be wonderful.
And what that allows us to do is maybe take off on our own and explore, because we've been there, done that, so we're a little more comfortable with it.
And then we go on to Singapore, which is an incredible country. And one of the highlights there is the
beautiful lit trees and the zoo. We went to the nighttime zoo, but I'm so looking forward to the daytime, because they don't believe in putting all their animals behind the cage. And the aviary, the birds fly right down to you because they're familiar and comfortable with you.
And then we're going to Thailand. We've been to Thailand before, but we're going to go to different ports, and this time we're going to be in Phuket.
Okay.
Make sure you pronounce it right. And then we're going to go to Sri Lanka, and a couple of days in Sri Lanka, a number of ports there. Seychelles, and then we go around all of Africa. It's going to take about 30 days to go around Africa. And halfway down the east coast of Africa, we're going to get off the ship for 7 days.
Yeah, going on a safari.
Safari, which is going to be 7-day luxury safari in a hotel that only has 6 rooms. Actually, it's not rooms, it's cabins. And then we'll meet up the ships 7 days later in Cape Town and spend a day or so in Cape Town.
So that meant we also had to pack safari clothes too.
That's correct. Kruger National Park is where we're going to go. And then we make the turn at Cape Town, and we go back north on the western coast of Africa, and we'll go to Ghana, Namibia, Angola, Gambia. And then we cross the Mediterranean. We're stopping in the Tenerife in the Canary Islands for a day or so, and then we end up in Lisbon, Portugal.
Lots of new places.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. And then from Portugal, we're going to go to Bordeaux, France. What's in from Bordeaux? The wines. So
Yes.
Wine country and wonderful little villages. Then we cross the English Channel, and we'll be in Southampton, England, just for a day.
Never been there.
Never
Looking
been
forward
there.
to that one too.
And then we cross back over the English Channel, and we go to Normandy, and we'll be on the beach of Normandy.
Talk about history, lesson there.
World War II, and it's going to be really, really interesting.
Right.
We have a lot of reading to do as well. And then the next port will be Amsterdam. And we've been there before in some of our previous videos, but this time
we get to see Anne Frank, and I can tell you, you've got to book 6 months in advance, because don't think you're going to book and see it when you get there. You've got to get there and plan it.
Yeah, we haven't booked yet because the tickets aren't on sale, but I noted the date, and we'll be on the high seas, and hopefully we'll be able to get tickets. And then from there, from Amsterdam, we go to Hamburg, Germany, and then we head up to the Baltic, and we'll be in Copenhagen and Finland, Stockholm, Sweden. We stopped briefly in Estonia, which used to be part of Russia, and then from all through the Baltics, which will be about 2 weeks, we then cross over the Baltic Sea to the Faroe Islands.
We're going to start getting cold up there, right?
Yeah, it starts getting cooler. Cooler and wetter. So a quick stop in the Faroe Islands, and then we go to Iceland. That's cold.
Really cold, and that's where I pull out my ski pants.
Yeah, we four different ports in Iceland, including Reykjavik. Recently they had volcano erupting there, so part of the island may be closed.
It's called the Island of Fire and Ice for
Yeah.
good reason.
And following Iceland, we're going to go to Greenland, and there'll be 3 or 4 ports in Greenland. Again, cold and icy, but we'll see some icebergs and penguins and all that good stuff.
He's getting me prepared for the end of the year adventure. We'll let you know a little bit more about that in the future.
And then we cross over to St. John's, Newfoundland. We go to Nova Scotia, then down into Boston, where the ship is going to take us to the Boston Symphony.
And where Richard is from.
Yeah.
He knows all about Boston.
So we'll see some friends while we're there. And then we end up in New York, and we're going to spend a couple of days in New York just to catch up on the Statue of Liberty on Ellis Island.
Yes, and I really want to see the park. Central Park?
Central Park.
Yes.
She wants to walk in Central Park. She hadn't been in New York before. We went earlier this year for 3 or 4 days, but it really wasn't enough.
No.
So this is a world cruise. It's 9 cruises all strung together. It'll be 150 days. As I said, we're going to have 30 countries and 60 different ports. We have a suite. We'll have a butler.
Ah, thank you. Finally, I don't have to cook and clean.
And it'll be 150 days of just luxury.
Kind of reminds me of that book, Around the World in 180 Days. But I guess technology, we're
We'll do it in
going a little
150.
faster, right?
This year has been a kind of a tough year with all my knee surgeries. I had 5 surgeries. It was about an 8-month ordeal. And my lovely bride here got me through it. So it's a reward that she doesn't have to cook and clean for all that time.
Yeah, it's a reward for this traveler too. He's like this stallion. We had him in the corral for the winter, and he was mending and healing. And all of a sudden, we just allowed the gate to open just a little bit, and he's out there running full force, no holding him back. So everyone be prepared. It's going to be adventure after adventure.
So make sure you subscribe, you hit that notification bell, and you'll get notified when we post new videos. There'll be a new video, probably 2 or 3 a week, between now and June. So looking forward to see you on the high seas and around the world.
Are we done?
We're done.
Okay.
Thank you for watching, and as always, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and see all the videos we have coming in the future. Thank you.